Attention, Baby Doge Army. Something critical right now is happening inside of Baby Doge that we're going to be talking about today. And this is really significant. So you definitely want to stick around to the end of the video and listen to what I have to say here. So yeah, definitely go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you like these Baby Doge videos. Leave a comment in the comment section. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, but let's go over this. So let's talk about Baby Doge. The first thing we want to mention here is the 24-hour market control. We are in control by the bears by 80% in the last 24 hours. So that is showing that we're bearish by 80% in the last 24 hours. Now, if you also look over here, you see on the oscillator, we're also having a lot of selling volume here on Baby Doge. So lots of selling is still going on as well. So that's another major thing that Baby Doge has going on. So look, this is very crucial right now. You definitely want to stick around. So over here, you can see Baby Doge is down 3% for the last 24 hours. We're just going to go over some of the basic things here with Baby Doge right now. And then you can see over here with the whole overall crypto market, everything's kind of, barely down just a little bit, but really just sideways movement. But right now, what we're seeing here with Baby Doge is a little bit of a sell-off. So this is what we're going to talk about today. So the first thing that you want to look at here with Baby Doge is this huge drop off here. So if you watched my video yesterday, you would see I was talking like right here. I was saying, look, if we go below this line right here, we're going to immediately take a steep dive downwards. Just watch that video. I actually said that yesterday. And now you can see this right here. The second we went below this support line, we had a steep dive downwards and we broke our 1250 support. And we broke it very briefly before we tried to, come and bounce back here. And then we got rejected again at the support, or well, then our support becomes our resistance. So then we got rejected at this resistance. And now, as you can see, we broke down below it again. So now you can see it's having a trouble even getting above 1250. So right now we're probably not going to see Baby Doge above 1250 for a little bit. It's probably not going to be too long. It's probably just going to be like maybe a day, maybe 2 days, maybe a week. It's not going to stay below 1250 for too long though. So just get prepared for something else to happen. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. Just kind of giving my thoughts here on my perspective on this. So anyways, you can see here we have some good selling volume here with the Baby Doge. And why do I say good selling volume? A lot of people are like, wait, what? Good selling volume? No, that's bad. That's because 9Z9. That's probably where Baby Doge is going to have the bottom. 9Z6 is pretty much going to probably be the bottom. That's where we're at our bottom previously. So 9Z9, 9Z6, somewhere around that area. That's 9 zeros and a 9, or 9 zeros and a 6. And that's really where I'm seeing Baby Doge's bottom is at. And actually, that's where our bottom was like way back inside of the June, whatever month it was. But anyways, let's go ahead and look at that. So way back here inside of May, yeah, that was May 13th of May. That's when our bottom was. That was 9Z6. That's where our bottom was. But anyways, let's go back over here to the 15M chart. So you can still see that our support that we have now, because remember, we broke that 1250 support. So now our next support for Baby Doge is going to be where this circle is here. I've been talking about this support for a little while now too. So it's really the 1130 support. I know I got it a little bit too far up here. Let me move it down. But really, it's the 1130 support. So we're going to see some support there at 1130. So right now we're at 1223 or 1233. You can see Baby Doge probably taking another steep dive downwards very soon. So once we hit this 1250 resistance here, we're probably going to get rejected again. And then that's when you're going to see the next drop off in the price. It'll probably end up stopping somewhere around here, around like 1170. And then you're going to see it trying to come up again and then getting stopped where we had our bottom previously at 1206. So we're probably going to have a stop there and get it rejected. And then boom, that's when you're going to see that 1130, right? And then from there, we may see an even steeper drive downwards to like the 10 area. So you definitely want to get prepared for that. I believe it's going to happen soon. Like I said, none of this is financial advice, but this is what's happening inside Baby Doge. I've been talking about this technical analysis inside of Baby Doge for the longest. And yeah, so far, a lot of them have been coming true. These indicators really help me out a lot as well. And the Fibonacci retracement that I got here helps a lot as well. But anyways, if Baby Doge were to become bullish, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the bullish scenario. We know what it'll look like if it's going to become bearish. And more than likely, we're going to have some sell-offs and we're going to continue to become bearish just for a little bit. And then we're going to have a nice pump coming from that. But the next thing that you do want to look here for Baby Doge, if we were to become bullish, our immediate resistance is going to be at 1130. And then our immediate resistance above that is going to be around 1430. So major resistance 1430, minor resistance 1130, and 1250 is really that barrier that we need to break in order to actually have a confirmation of a bullish rally. And when I say bullish rally, I'm not talking about bullish rally for 5 months straight. I'm talking about like bullish rally for like a day or two or for like a week, because inside of bear markets, that's really all we're promised. That's really all we can ever see. We can see a bull rally happening for a day, a bull rally happening for a week. But yeah, right now what you're seeing with Baby Doge, it is trying to get above that 1250 support though. But anyways, let's look at the 4-hour chart. So this 4-hour chart for Baby Doge. Now, the bulls are in control of the 24-hour market control by 60% when you look at it from the 4-hour chart, which is the long term chart. And you can see when you look all the way back here, we still had our bottom with Baby Doge way back here at the 13th of May, 9Z6. That is our bottom. But you know why this is so crucial? This is very, very crucial because once we actually hit our support, like around this 1130 area, if we hit that support, you better bet that Baby Doge has the possibility to go a little bit lower below that. And the reason why this is so crucial, imagine if Baby Doge gets all the way back down to this area here. And this area here was the 9Z6 area. So if we hit 9Z6 again, if we hit 9Z7 really, if we hit that 9Z7 area again, then that's going to be a huge buying opportunity for Baby Doge. So this is so crucial because if you missed buying Baby Doge at a really cheap price, if you bought Baby Doge at a really expensive price, then this is the best point to buy when you see it going all the way back down here and adding another zero. If we add another zero on a Baby Doge, so many people are going to have the opportunity to get Baby Doge at a steal of a price. Like this is going to be really nice to see Baby Doge at that low price. And the fact that we're still seeing on the oscillator here a lot of selling volume is not even going back up to the buying. That kind of shows us that we do have some selling that's going to be coming into the crypto market and into Baby Doge, particularly very soon. So prepare for that. You definitely want to strap on because I don't know how rough this whole roller coaster is going to be. But yeah, this is going to be really, really rough. So a lot of people are going to get really discouraged here if they see the crypto market dropping. But hey, it's up to them how they want to react to it. But yeah, anyways, whenever you look over here at the 4-hour chart, you can see this red area here, supply and demand and less demand. We have some resistance there. And now we're like right here at the top where our 1250 support is, right at the bottom of there. So like I said, Baby Doge, just prepare for it. You're going to see some more selling coming and you're probably going to see another zero getting added. And that's why I said, like, this is very crucial because, look, if it doesn't add another zero, it's still going to drop down below the 12 or 1130 support and even possibly down to like the 1-0 area. So we're going to have some selling coming up. That's very crucial and very critical to the Baby Doge price. So big shout out to the whole Baby Doge army, though. A lot of people have been staying strong here. So big shout out to everybody who's staying strong in the Baby Doge army. Now, when you look at Bitcoin, though, when you look at Bitcoin, we're actually almost at this area here. So let me go over here to the 4-hour chart so you can see what I was doing here. Our lows keep becoming higher. Let me take off these indicators. So look, our lows keep getting higher, right? Higher lows every single time, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. And you see over here, higher highs, higher highs, higher highs, and more higher highs. So that's very significant with Bitcoin because we're on a steady path up. And notice how on the oscillator, this is one of the things that I like the most about looking at this Bitcoin chart. On the oscillator here, we're coming off of this oversold area and we've already peaked at that oversold area. So it's not done selling yet. Don't think it's done selling yet. It's peaked at it's selling. The selling has peaked. But as it goes down like this, as it goes up, really, it's still selling off. So you're still going to see it selling until it hits this line here. And then this is where the reversal for the buying comes in. So expect selling, selling, selling. That's why I got this line here. This is a higher low. And then boom, when it hits that, then you're going to start seeing it going back up and buying. And then we're going to make a higher high from there. So that's probably what we're going to see coming very soon inside of this crypto market. So yeah, I've been watching this for a while. So if you all haven't been watching these videos and seeing where I've been predicting like where we're going to be going next, then you definitely want to continue to watch these Baby Doge videos because I go over both Bitcoin and Baby Doge in these videos because Bitcoin's very significant in telling where the cryptos and all the altcoins are going to be going next. But yeah, like I said, we're probably going to end up hitting this. Now look, if we go below this line here, and this line is very significant for a reason. So I'll tell you exactly why once we look at the 15M chart. But right now we're looking at the 4-hour chart. And the reason why this line is so significant is because if we go below this line, it pretty much invalidates all this that I did here, all these all these higher lows and all these higher highs. It invalidates all of them if we go below this line. We do not want to go below that line. So when you look at these technical indicators, let this load up a little bit, you see if we go below that line, yeah, we're not going to just drop all the way down and just completely sell out of Bitcoin. No, we're probably going to end up hitting 20K. It's going to be 20K flat. That's where our support is. So 20K flat. And then that's pretty much where it's going to stop. And then we're going to have more buying coming back into the crypto market. So, yeah, if we break the line, it doesn't really matter. We'll just have a new support and then we'll start to build up more momentum to continue to rise. So, it's really not that big of a deal if we do break the support, but it still is critical to the price of Bitcoin and all other cryptos. Because if it goes below that, you're going to see Baby Doge adding on another zero or getting close to adding on another zero. So, you definitely want to watch out for that. Now, let me go over here to the 15M chart to show you why I made that line our support. So, like I said, with these indicators, the green area, supply and demand of more demand. So whenever you see it hitting these green areas, you see that we have more demand. Where's the next more demand area that is above this line here? Because remember, this line here that I drew, I know it's kind of crooked, but it's supposed to be for this supply and demand area. But look, this line here that I drew is for the 20.8K support. Notice how we hit that 20.8K support. That was our bottom there. And now this line here, where's the next supply and demand area at? Well, the next one is immediately up above it, 21.8K. But the one above that is right here, which is 22.3K. And the reason why I picked 22.3K instead of the one over here that's 21.7K is because you can see we had stronger resistance here. We had stronger support after we had that resistance. So you can actually see here, the second we hit this one for resistance, we immediately broke it, right? But then look, we got up here and then you can see when it came back down, it used it as support. And then it tried to go back up, got rejected again, came back down, used it as support. So that's why I think this one right here is a little bit more significant, 22.4K. You're probably going to end up seeing Bitcoin going down to there and then stopping and then having another momentum rise up. But anyways, like I said, look, we're hitting a little bit of a rejection area right now. So definitely expect some selling to continue to happen. We're getting rejected. Remember, red areas, supply and demand of less demand. We have less demand in this area. We've peaked out for the 15M chart. Whenever you look at our oscillator, we peaked out of our buying. So our purchasing has peaked out. Now you're going to start seeing the purchasing go down. You're going to start seeing some more selling happening inside of Bitcoin. So where would that selling bring us? That selling would pretty much bring us down to this area here. And that's exactly why I did that, because on the oscillator, you can see the selling is starting to happen. So as the selling happens, where is our next support? And our next support is down here. So that's exactly why I chose that as our support. But anyways, like I said, this is the stair step method. I like to call it the stair step method. And that's when you're having higher lows. As you can see here, it's like a stair step, higher lows. And then you're also seeing higher highs. So it's the stair step method. And that's I think I created that. I don't know. Maybe I created that. Maybe someone else already created it. But hey, I'm pretty clever. I didn't even know that existed. Maybe it does, or maybe it doesn't. But hey, anyways, the bulls, controlling by 60% in Bitcoin. Very nice there. Anyways, let's go on to the next thing with Baby Doge. Let's get off the technicals. I know a lot of people are probably pulling their hair out looking at these technical analysis. But anyways, over here we're almost at 100, or we're almost at 1.6 million holders. So we're at 1,594,434 holders. So yesterday, Baby Doge had 1,594,020 holders. And now today, 1,594,434 holders. So that is a lot of new holders overnight. 434 holders overnight. That's pretty nice. That's pretty good. So yeah, actually really is about 414 holders. But still, that's a really good amount of people overnight for Baby Doge. I mean, especially in a bear market. So I'm definitely happy with that. Now, this is huge. Whenever we actually have this AMA, I'm going to do a whole video on it like I did the previous one. And yeah, I'm going to do a whole video on this. So definitely prepare for this. This is going to be really nice. They're going to be talking about the Baby Doge Swap and discussing all the features of it. They're probably going to be discussing the staking, the farming, the fees, the cancellation of fees whenever you're holding the NFTs. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be going on. But there's one thing I want to talk about that. Whenever you're holding the Baby Doge NFTs and then you're getting the cancellation of the fees for the Baby Doge Swap, remember that's for Ethereum. So remember, there's Ethereum fees. So you're really not getting that much off for the fees. Yeah, you don't have to pay that 10% purchase. So if you're buying a huge amount, it could cancel itself out. But then when you're also looking at those fees for Ethereum, when you're looking at those ETH fees, that's where the money comes back in. So you're still spending money, but it's still nice to get those fees off of Baby Doge Swap for buying Baby Doge, because that 10% fee is pretty steep. So if you can get that off, that's definitely pretty good. But they're gonna explain it also. If I got anything wrong on what I just said, they're gonna explain it, and then I'm gonna make a whole video about it, correcting myself if I'm wrong about it. But anyways, yeah, this is gonna be really nice. I really like when they do these AMAs, because it really gives us a good perspective on where we're going with Baby Doge. And I actually like how the developers and the Baby Doge team, they really inform the Baby Doge army on everything that's going on. Unlike a lot of projects don't speak about what's going on behind the scenes. They just let the project roll. They just let the community do what they do, and they don't do anything. They just sit there. But I like how Baby Doge really communicates with the whole Baby Doge army and does these AMAs. This is one of the greatest things about Baby Doge. And before we end this, I was going to do this whole thing on a separate video talking about how to stay safe and secure on MetaMask and stuff like that with your Baby Doge. But right now, first, oh yeah, and also look at this ad here for the Ledger Nano X and S and all that stuff. Check out the link in my description. You know, I'll get a little affiliate from it, so I'll get a little bit of a commission from it. But hey, if it's not your keys, it's not your crypto. So you definitely want to check that out. But anyways, like I was saying, blockchain security firm warns of new MetaMask phishing campaign. So we're just going to go over this very briefly. So they're doing pretty much an email campaign here. So they said over here in a post written by Holborn's technical specialist Louis Lubeck, the active phishing campaign used email to target MetaMask users and trick them. So phishing is a type of blah. We already know what phishing is. So the firm analyzed scam emails received in late July to warn users the email at an initial glance looks authentic with a MetaMask header. And this is kind of, obvious that it's a scam, but for people that are new to crypto, it's not that obvious to them. So that's why I'm going over this. So it looks just like MetaMask. It has the same header and it has the same logo as MetaMask on the email. And that's why a lot of people are getting tripped up here. They said over here, and with messages that tell users to comply with the Know Your Customer payments, KYC. For anybody that doesn't know inside of crypto, you don't need KYC when you're dealing with DeFi wallets. That's why they're decentralized. You go into MetaMask, you don't give them your name, you don't give them your address, your age, your information, your social security like you do with these other large exchanges. You don't take a picture of your ID. There's no KYC for MetaMask. So that's the number one red flag right there. And then it says over here, the company also pointed out that the messages lacked customization, which is another red flag. So the malicious link is pretty much bogus. They pretty much have you go to this website and then they say enter your seed phrases. Anybody asking for a seed phrase, I don't care who it is, it could be your mom. Anybody asking for your seed phrase, it's a scam. So yeah, that's a scam. And then it says over here they're just going to empty your MetaMask, and first they're going to ask for your seed phrase, and then they're going to send you to MetaMask after they ask you for your seed phrase. And they're not going to send you to MetaMask. They're just going to take your money and take all your crypto. But yeah, you definitely want to be wary of this. Anybody who emails you asking you for your seed phrase, or any kind of email that you get saying connect your wallet to this website if you want free money, it's all a scam. No one's going to give you free money in this world. Nothing comes for free in this world. Nothing at all. You're not going to get nothing. But anyways, this is all I got for you all today. Definitely go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you like the video. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you all want me to go over next. Also, like I said, with the Ledger Nano X, the Ledger Nano S, if it's not your keys, it's not your crypto. So you definitely want to go ahead and get one of those. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. As always, I'll be back with another video.